Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship fire. Killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed. Bloodshed on the rhythm. Them glorifying the gun king. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bother balling. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming.
And this day came.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Saturday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Saturday, the day when some of the regular ones and ones out there traverse the church. So happy Sabbath to you all. But whilst doing so, please remember On The Spot News Media's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right now, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And to all of the regular ones and ones them out there traversing the streets from Moran Point to Negril Point, as always my peeps, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on a corner yai Kazwa, the old dirty corner boy them, always out there. Alerts, yeah man. So in the morning, my peeps, we're going to kick it off with a press briefing from the Minister of National Security, that's Dr. Horace Chang. Dr. Chang says that nearly 100 alleged latch scammers are slated for extradition to the United States of America. Dr. Chang made the disclosure on Thursday while speaking at Global Services Association of Jamaica's President's Breakfast in the parish of St. James. He stated that since 2016, some 29 Jamaicans have been extradited to the United States of America for latch scamming. Noting that latch scamming has many implications for Jamaica's economy, Chang stated that the government is pooling its resources to fight against this criminal activity. He stated that the Jamaica Constabulary Forces arms the Communications, Forensic and Cybercrime Division, and also the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, that's MOCA, along with other government agencies, have joined forces to penalize these perpetrators. And on that particular note, my peeps, knockings and clappings took place over there in Santa Cruz in St. Elizabeth. It took place at a popular bar owned by a noted scammer in the parish known as Levels Bar. Yeah, man. Now the knockings and clappings took place. 3 persons end up get caught up and 2 fatally so. The other man, said to be the owner of the bar, is in hospital in critical condition. Now the deceased man has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, Javed Griffiths, and the next man presently on your screen identified as Dorado Green. Both are known scammers. So now see what is happening, especially in the western parishes. Most of these knockings and clappings that you see happening right across the western parishes, from as far back as Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, Mobile, Trelawney, and some sections of St. Ann, most of the times it is scamming related knockings and clappings. Now, as it relates to the triple knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of 2 and the serious injury of 1 at that bar known as Levels Bar in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth, it is said that the owner of the bar, identified as Odain, was indeed the target. Odain, as the streets call him, is a known chopper. In fact, him par with another chopper artist known as Sevens. In fact, all of them par with the chopper artist known as Sevens. Them par with another noted chopper known as Duffelbag. So a whole heap of mix up really a go on. We get the information, but the information sketchy and we don't really want to give the information yet until we get the full lowdown as to what it really a come offer. Because as Teddy Brookshot would have say in a shatters, as it relates to these scammers, anybody could have touched them. Yeah, man. Now on your screen is a video clipping of one of the now deceased. It is said that he was the first one we get the can up. This video clipping actually took place moments before the knockings and clappings unfolded. It is said that the criminal elements came in and ordered cigarettes at the bar. It is said that the bartender was not present and this man presently on your screen went to serve the cigarettes. It is said that he got the first set of fatal can. In fact, he got the most, because information received would suggest that they thought that he was the bar owner, Odain. Now, Odain was in close proximity and him end up get a portion to can to him skin too. But luckily for him, Odain is still among the land of the living and hanging on to dear life by a thread. Now, these younger youths just not understand that this scamming game here now work out for them none at all. Them do the scamming, get rich, build big house, buy big car, start buy some strap, 1 ton done, lose them 3 pints and somebody else inherit all of the wealth wanna put on a life at risk. Forget how all of that even makes sense, because you never live long enough for even get a good night rest in the house them wanna build and the big pretty fancy Mark X and Toyota Crown wanna buy. Yeah, man. But I saw the thing set. But on the Spot News Media will most definitely be keeping close tabs on this one and update you in subsequent newscast. Now over there in the neighboring parish of Manchester, this man presently on your screen was chopped to death. The man used a 28 machete, well bevel, and take him 3 pints. Bilias. The deceased man presently on your screen has since been identified as Javan Jackson, said to be of a Cashatown address in Albion, Manchester. After the murder gone, it is stated that the suspect was set upon by an angry mob who decided that they're going to leave him up back. Luckily for him, he ran and locked himself into a house and stayed there and secured himself by barricading one of the doors. It is said that he stayed until he was peacefully extracted by police and soldiers who was called on the scene. It is said that the community members are definitely outraged, and if them did ever catch him, I tell you, that would have been the last of him also. Now on the spot news media is not for sure what would have caused that dispute to escalate into a murder. We need to find more amicable means of working out our disputes than to resort to taking another person's life. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, this man presently on your screen, identified as Gary Silvera of a Linstead address, was murdered last night. It is said that criminal elements knock it and clap it on him several times, all over the upper body and head, leaving him lifeless in the Commodore district over there in Linstead, St. Catherine. His fatal knockings and clappings took place sometime around 9 p.m. last night. It is said that this man presently on your screen get himself mixed up in a whole heap of illegal activities. The streets is saying that he mixed up in some car stealing ring. Now on the spot news media has not yet confirmed those reports, but most definitely will be looking into the reports and see if we can confirm it to be true or false. So you will most definitely be updated in subsequent newscasts as it relates to the fatal knockings and clappings of Gary Silvera, otherwise known as Bigga in the streets. Yeah, man. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, the troubled community of Wilton Gardens, but more popularly known as Rima, has been rocked again with yet another murder. Yeah, man. Nothing to be really sad about, even though we know them have family and them family are gonna feel it, but life is like that because these criminal elements make a whole heap of other family members weep and moan. So now is the time for your family plan a funeral. I just saw the thing set. Now on your screen is the man that was featured just before the On The Spot News Media intro when the Dirty Corner Boy anthem was being played. Now this criminal element here has been featured on The Spot News Media several times. He was warned several times to cease and desist from his criminal and nefarious activities. He never heed to the warning and now him get the caning. Yeah, man. No longer among the land of the living. Now I did a recent vlog some time ago, basically probably a few weeks ago, where this man known as Tirik, another old criminal element, old dirty corner boy himself, get caught up same place in Arima. Now this brother is the brother of the now deceased man known as Sooty, and Sooty was hell-bent in taking revenge for his brother's knockings and clappings. It is said that his brother is still in the hospital battling for life. Now I'm certain say when him hear say Sooty drop out, him gonna follow him shortly. But them young youth here don't hear none at all. For some reasons them think that them are gonna come and do the same thing like the ones them before them, and it are gonna work out differently for them. Them not understand say having a strap on you consistently don't guarantee you surviving the next minute. Yeah, man. Because when your enemies are looking for you, when police are looking for you, a whole heap of pressure that pan once by the brain. If you know say police are hunt you, gunman are hunt you, you can't trust your family, you can't trust your friend. At some point in time, you go slip up. And at that moment, clam, your food get nyam. Yeah, man. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be looking deeper into this particular knockings and clappings to see exactly who was the trigger men on that particular knockings and clappings. Because I'm pretty sure say I know one man come do that. And more than one man have to come do the dirt upon this noted criminal element here known as Sooty. So in a way, we will most definitely be updating you in subsequent newscast. Now, this brother presently on your screen was reported missing yesterday. And sad to say, it was also reported that he was found lifeless along Arnold Road in the Kingston Central Police Division. He has since been identified as Kimanio Darrell, said to be a taxi operator that operates with the InDrive taxi service. He's from the Hampton Crescent area in St. Andrew. It is said that he was reported missing on Thursday and his lifeless body was found along Arnold Road yesterday. The motor vehicle that he was driving has not yet been located by the police. Now, me I telling you my peeps, a taxi driver work is just as risky or even riskier than being a police officer in Jamaica. Because for a man go clap with a squad, he have to really sit down and plan that the right way. But for a cabbie who he knows more than likely is unharmed, easy knockings and clappings. So to all the taxi operators out there operating with InDrive or whatsoever taxi service you not operate for, please be extra vigilant. And to the persons at the control center who is giving these persons these jobs, please, we need to find a way to screen these persons before we send the drivers in these areas. Because pretty soon, you're going to find out, say, garrison people, whether they are good or bad, now can get a taxi service to come certain place, to come pick them up because of these criminal elements. So these criminal elements here, we will not pick up for, we will not hide, we will not hands and gloves up. It's tearing down the very structure of our country on a day-to-day basis. But anyway, my peeps, make we continue. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled, violence-prone community of Malvern is at it again. A series of knockings and clappings are going over there secretly, my peeps. Where this man here, presently on your screen identified as Bigga, get clapped with from last Sunday. It's a little hush-hush type of thing going on, Because them clap with Bigga, not in a Malvern, them came, we gonna knock him food. And then him family members, them here say, him body lay lifeless somewhere and they go look. And see say Bigga spread out like a sheet, whole heap of corn all over the upper body and head, no longer among the land of the living. And then right after that, Tuesday, the man them gonna knock it and clap it pan the brother here, known as 2-5. Yeah, man. The man them slap with 2-5 bilious. But guess what now? 2-5 end up lose Fame 3 pints because of him brother known as Redman. It is said that 2-5 not really too involved in the knockings and clappings we are going. Him just end up losing 3 pints as a casualty of war. Them say more time in my peeps. Can't catch Quaco, catch him shot. So at that type of thing they will get to understand say reach 2.5. So on the spot news media will most definitely be making further checks into this ongoing gang war in the Malvern community. Yeah man, now we just get a really sad breaking news, my peeps, where this 16-year-old presently on your screen identified as Anita Dennis was brutally gunned down by her alleged ex-boyfriend in Little London, Westmoreland, early this morning. It is said that the 16-year-old is a waitress. She was conned up allegedly by her ex-boyfriend after a male companion accompanied her home from work in Little London, Westmoreland, early Saturday morning, this morning. The incident reportedly took place sometime around 2:15 a.m. Whole heap of things now add up to this story. Because 16-year-old and a waitress. Why a 16-year-old at work as a waitress? Isn't she attending school? But anyway, we have to dig deep to find out what really a go on with her age something there if she's really 16 years old. Now reports from the police stated that Anita Dennis was on her way home from work. When upon reaching the Little London Square, she disembarked a taxi and met up with a male friend. It is said that the male companion, said to be a mechanic from the area, then accompanied the 16-year-old to her house on foot. It is said that Anita Dennis and the mechanic later sat on her veranda and was having a talk. It is alleged that shortly after, the suspect, the Nakis and Clappis, that is Anita Dennis' ex-boyfriend, entered the yard and opened gunfire at both Anita Dennis and her male friend. It is said that Anita and the 38-year-old male friend, in fear of their lives, tried to make good their escape after the knockings and clapping start. The police stated that the suspect, the Nakis and Clappis, later left the scene on foot in the area. The police stated that they were summoned, and upon their arrival, Anita Dennis and her male companion were seen on the veranda suffering from what appeared to be some whole heap of can-up wounds to the upper bodies. It is said that they were subsequently rushed to the hospital in a bid to save their lives, but Anita Dennis was pronounced you-know-what upon arrival, and the mechanic admitted in serious condition with several can wounds to the abdomen and chest. The police are stating that they are investigating the matter in a bid to find that ex-boyfriend and question him about that fatal knockings and clappings of the 16-year-old. Really sad, my peeps. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be giving you further updates as we get more information surrounding the fatal knockings and clappings of 16-year-old Anita Dennis. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.